Hi, Victoria here from HBA and Compass, the Bookkeeper Hub and author of Zest for Success. Back in my car studio. Yesterday we were talking about bookkeeping and record keeping. Yes, I'm still on that one today, but it's a lot shorter. So just keeping in mind that we spoke about yesterday the types of invoices and receipts that you need to keep for your business. Suggested a couple of ways to keep them. As you know, I'm a Xero nut, so Xero is my product of choice, and I love the add-ons that you can use to get your receipts into Xero. Let's talk about a couple of other things relating to your bookkeeping and your record keeping that you need to keep. Now, the first one is bank statements. So keeping bank statements that show where you were paid and what you have paid is essential. All receipts, sales, invoices, and your bank statements need to be kept for a minimum of 4 years from the date of lodgement of your tax return. So that really means you need to keep them for 5 years after you've got them, after the end of the financial year. Now, bank statements can be kept in an electronic format. Ideally, if you're using something like Xero that's pushing your transactions out on a regular basis, you still need to keep paper copies or electronic copies of those bank statements so that you can prove that those transactions that are in your accounting system are correct. Very, very important. So 5 years for those things. And then we talk about payroll and payroll records. Payroll is totally different. You need to keep payroll for 10 years after you have stopped paying that employee. Now that is huge. Now when I'm talking payroll records, I'm talking tax file declaration, employment agreement, timesheets, records of leave that they have applied for or you have paid, and then you need to keep them in a format that you can provide it should the tax office or Fair Work come looking. So payroll, unfortunately, is a really, really big one, and in some cases it can be a really hard thing to keep those documentations. So my suggestion to you is to scan things like manual timesheets, or better still, if you can have an electronic way that people create their timesheets, then it's recorded for posterity. So payroll, 10 years, normal invoices and receipts and bank statement, 5 years. That's really all I've got to talk about today. It's a really quick one. We've really covered all of the bookkeeping information that we need to do. I'm not going to go and tell you how to do your bookwork. As I said yesterday, we've got courses that can help you to do that. It's beyond the scope of this book. The whole idea of Zest for Success is to get you to think about all the things that you need to do to make sure that you stay on the right side of the legislation. So I'm not going to set a task for you today. It's just a matter of having a think about what there is. So I'll see you on the other side.